you through a list of the things that I take camping. So I've got a list of things that I take camping, and I run through that list every time I go camping so I don't miss anything. Nothing worse than being out there and you've missed toilet paper, beers, food, something silly. And I've passed it on to my friends who've just started camping, and they find it pretty handy too. So I'm going to run you through my list and show you what we're taking camping. Nothing tastes better than food on a hot plate. So you're going to need a hot plate, a collapsible bucket. This is handy for getting water from the creeks or the rivers, putting fires out, washing dishes. They don't take up much space. Very handy. Kettle, cups of tea, hot water bottles for the kids. Definitely need a cheap kettle. We've got gas cooker as well. So if it's too windy or it's too late or you can't set up a fire, we've got the gas cooker there. Little gas bottle, just fits on the roof. Axe, wood splitter, electric chainsaw. This thing is a beast. This will put to shame most of your little petrol powered ones. So 5 amp lithium battery, 16-inch bar. Little ego is a weapon. So a few of my mates give me shit about it, and then after an hour or so they want to have a go of it, and then you can't get them off it. So this is a fantastic saw. Electric saws are only going to get better and better, so highly rate them. So I don't have to carry around extra fuel, extra oil, trying to start it. I can start at any time. Kids are asleep and you can cut stuff next to their swag and they won't wake up. Try doing that with a 2-stroke chainsaw. Beers. Don't forget the beers. You're going to need a good bin bag. So this goes on your spare tyre. Heaps of room in there. It's got a flap so you can separate stuff. It's good quality. You just hose it out when you get home and hang it up to dry, and that's about it. So I generally store a little bit of firewood in there when we first go, use it on the first night if I can't get any firewood, and then obviously fill it with rubbish as we go for the weekend. So very handy, and it means you don't have to have rubbish inside your car. LED lights. I put these under the awning, and I've actually, you'll see later, I've tinted the lights orange so that they don't attract the bugs. This is a table. Definitely need a table to work your dinners on, so to just put your plates on, or very, very handy. You soon work out that you need a table after you don't have one. Tie downs. You need tie downs to put firewood and swags on your roof. Lighter. Fire lighters. This stuff. This is more for entertainment. So you throw these bags into the fire and it turns the fire blue and green, and the kids freaking love it. Cutlery. So we've got a family of 4, so we have 4 of everything: cups, knives, bowls, pan, everything there to cook on. So I won't take that box, I'll just empty out what I need and put it in the drawers. Awning. So this is my Darchi 270-degree awning with removable brackets, so I don't have to mount it full time. So I'll mount that tomorrow night. Swags. So I've just got a couple of King's Big Daddy double swags at the moment. They're not bad. They do the trick. They're cheap. They're actually fairly good quality. We'll eventually get something better quality. We've got our eye on a few of them, but they're reasonably expensive. So these ones do at the moment, so we'll update later. Camp chairs. Amber likes a big comfy chair. The girls have got their little chairs. I've got the director's chair. I find that is nice and comfortable. Sitting up straight, doesn't hurt my back. It's got a little side table, so when you can put your beer down there, or your plate for dinner. Sleeping bags. So generally I have pretty warm ones. So these, well, this one's a -8. We've slept in -3.5, and that was very, very cold. So even with a -8, we had clothes on, blankets over the top, and it was still bloody cold. So if you're going to buy a sleeping bag for Victorian high country, or you're going to be having relatively cold conditions, get something that's extra heavy duty, and then you can always take it off or unzip it or open your swag up if you find it's too hot. All right, so other things on the list that I work out whether I need them or don't need them are so toiletries, definitely need those. Sunglasses. It's funny, but until you forget your sunglasses on a camping trip, you think you've always got them. So I always write it down. Need sunglasses. Cooker and cutlery we've got. A shovel. I've got a little shovel in my car. Drinks we've got. Food we'll sort out tomorrow. Chargers for your devices. So if you're bringing camera gear, phones, iPads, that kind of thing, make sure they're charged before you go. Make sure you bring your chargers with you. Drone and GoPro, got that covered. Recovery gear. My car is always full of my recovery gear just in case I do need it at some point, so I've got that. Chainsaw, awning, dish scourer. No use having all that stuff to wash your dishes if you've got nothing to wash it with. Tea towel, washing bowl, which we've got. The kettle. I've got here cast iron small pot. So if I'm staying somewhere for an extended period of time, we'll take the cast iron oven and we cook some slow roasted meats and roasts and that kind of thing. Generally, if we're just going away for a quick drive and one night stays here and there, we don't have time to slow cook, so we're not bringing that this time. Wooden spoon, paper towel, which I've got. Barbecue scraper, wide-brimmed hat, and sunscreen. So they're the things that I generally take, as well as general clothes for all weather. Bring shorts. You never know when you're going to go swimming somewhere, even if it's not all that hot. You might go for a swim or a walk across a creek. Bring thongs. Bring boots. Always bring boots. What else do we need? Oh, something new I've got. It's just broken. Is these screw-in pegs. So I hate trying to bang in pegs into the ground and they won't go in, or you break your pegs. So I've got myself a nice Milwaukee drill. So that comes with me now, and just screw these straight in. And the good thing is that instead of having tent ropes across on an angle and everyone walking into them at night time, these can go just about straight down under the awning. So less of a tripping hazard, and they're more secure. So I'm going to give those a go as well. Sometimes I take a big mat that goes on the ground, like a sand-proof mat. They're good for sandy conditions and also in winter or when it's going to rain. There's no real rain expected this weekend, so I don't think we're going to need it, and they're a little bit bulky sometimes, so the more weight saving and space saving we can get, the better. So if I don't need it, not bringing it. Tools. Make sure you've got some tools. So my car is full of basic tools to get us out of trouble if we need to. I've recently bought a couple of power tools, so I've got a grinder and a cutting disc. I've got the drill, I've got basic hammers, screwdrivers, just bits and pieces, spare bits of rubber hose, zip ties, clamps, bit of oil, just some basic stuff so if you do get in trouble, you can get yourself out of there somewhere to get some help. Did I mention make sure you got some beers? I forgot one more very, very important thing, probably the most important thing. Must bring toilet paper. If you don't have a ticket, you can't go to the toilet. If you got any questions or think there's anything else I should add, let me know.